So, that's a nice jacket you're wearing, Norm.
Hey, you want me to tell you about this jacket here?
Yeah.
Well, I grew up in north central West Virginia, and all the kids my age, all the guys anyhow, wanted to play for West Virginia University, and I never did. But I let people know that I did want to play, and a friend of mine had some connections. I used to provide garlic for him out of my garden, and he's a good old boy, and he did an inside job and got me a Letterman's jacket here. So I wear it proudly, and people ask me, "What did you play, Norman?" I say, "Way back."
Norman Julian's parents immigrated from Europe, his father from Italy and his mother from Slovenia.
So, food is something that we talk about a lot in West Virginia. And what's interesting, Norm, is that I understand both your parents immigrated to West Virginia.
Yes, my dad came over with his father and the family, most of the boys, there were six of them, and they worked in the coal mines. And in my mother's case, her father was a glass blower. And so my mother also worked in the glass. And in fact, my dad eventually worked in the glass factory, and that's where they met and fell in love, and here I am, you know what I mean? And so we had to learn to eat different kinds of food in my family. So my dad, of course, liked the Italian food, and my mother didn't know a thing about making Italian food or cooking Italian food. My dad, she said, was very patient, and she got to be one of the best Italian cooks you ever see. My folks, as many people in north central West Virginia do, they raised quite a bit of their food. In fact, most of it. My dad had a big flock of chickens, and we had two chickens every Sunday. And just about everything out of the garden made our meals. And my mother was just expert. She never had a bad meal. And it was a nice time when we sat down and eat. And my mother would often say, off the land, off the land. And she'd point to all the different foods there. And that's how so many of us in the rural areas of West Virginia, and for a while that was most of us. That's how we grew up, taking care of our own, raising our own, cooking our own, and it makes for very good relationships among people. They appreciate what they've got here. A lot of people don't know about what we've got. We've got a good life close to the earth, and there's a lesson in that these days for a lot of people, I think, especially city dwellers who are kind of out of touch with the truth that you find in nature, and you find it all over in West Virginia.